What is up, my very sadistic YouTube viewers? Wow, messed up on the intro. Oh well, I'm gonna keep it. I just finished filming this video about 2 minutes ago, and then I realized I filmed for 40 minutes. And I was like, what? Alright, so I'm definitely gonna keep this video a lot shorter than it was the very first time. But in this video, I will be talking again about the server superfuntime. If you've watched my videos before, you know that I made a video about superfuntime earlier, a few weeks ago, but people were complaining that they couldn't connect. Well, the reason why you couldn't connect is because some little girl got a little pissed off because he wanted to use his hacks in the server, and he DDoS'd the server and it went down, so we had to go down for a few weeks, and then eventually Tocgow, the owner of the server, got enough of everything to get the server back up and running at full speed, and everything is perfectly fine now. But before I get started, if you want to know the texture pack, here's the texture pack. John Smith V7.2. That's the texture pack I'm using, and it's a HD 32x32 texture. I'm not going to show you how to install or anything, but if you want to connect to the server IP is mc.superfuntime.org. So you type that in there and you hit connect, and here it is, and it's logging in. Whenever you, it's at night, well, whenever you log on to the server, you will spawn here at the spawn town. On the left and right, you will see the server rules and the building rules. I suggest you read and follow all of these rules. If you do not, you will be killed. Tocgow will fly from Romania to wherever you live, and he will hotbox your entire house until you trip balls and die. Because that's what he does. That's what Tocgow does. He owns a server, so he does that. But like, I seriously do suggest that you read all these rules and you follow them. All of these rules are important in each of their own way. But whenever you spawn, go ahead and just walk towards this gate. It'll disappear for you. Nice touch. And first thing you probably want to do is you want to get a look at how great the server is that you just joined, and how much you are going to love it for the rest of your life. So you're going to go up these stairs and turn to your left whenever the path turns, and you will see a list of signs, and these signs are pretty much points of interest that you can warp to. I don't know if everyone knows this, or if all kinds of servers have this, but if you do /warp, you have a name like, I don't know, Sphere Town, which is one here for this server. You type that in, you hit enter, and you will warp to a specified location that someone has set. But here are a list of towns. I'm not sure if these are all of the towns, but these are the owner, the name, or the town's name, the owner, and the warp to the town. Also, here are the places of interest. These are the places I suggest that you look at, because these are all really awesome. And here are the villages. These are like towns, but they're a lot smaller. They have like a limited population, so they're not going to get too much. Also, I'm not going to show you too many of the attractions that are on the server, because there are quite a few, but I will show you one or two, especially this one that I'm about to show you, because I like this one, because I haven't seen this before, except for today. Or not today. Fuck. How am I supposed to get past these creepers? I'm gonna book it. If they come near me, I'm gonna fling my web at them. Fuck! Oh shit! Oh fuck. Ow! Fuck. Ooh, my acrobatics went up. Also, that's another thing on the server. They have the skills. I think it's called MMO. That's the plugin or something. But this is what I wanted to show you. It is a water tree that I believe our good friend Pinky B, I believe he's one of the admins here. He has made this. It is a very awesome looking tree. I love it myself. You can go in, you can swim up but you can't do anything, because that's one thing that the server has. It is very griefer and theft protected. That's the reason why I have my string with me. If I were to right click on this, as you can see, it pops up in the text box. It says, can you build? No, I'm not on the permission for this, so I can't build. I can't destroy, and I can't build on top of this. It says the names. Apparently there's two names right there. There's Spawn Town New and Spawn Town Surroundings. They have the entire spawn town and the surroundings around the spawn town protected, because they don't want anyone making spawn town less beautiful than it is. But what you do is, whenever you join, you'll probably end up going to /warp, not waro, warp start, or warp start 2, and you find a place and you pick a lot or something wherever, and you start building. You collect your items, and then eventually you either go to two places after you get items, or extra items after you start building your mansions and your monuments to whatever you want, your god, whatever you believe in, Hindu, whatever, 8-legged or armed person. You'd either go here, which is the server's mall. They're individual stores owned by individual players. These are pretty cool, because there's a lot of them. They're open a lot of the time. If you see the owner of the store, tell them, and they'd probably be more than willing to trade with you. The downside of that is that since they're individual people, they don't have everything. They don't have an unlimited supply of money. Yeah, I said that right. So whenever you need something that no one else has, you'll end up going here, which is the beautiful, amazing, awesome, epic, more things to describe with, emporium. This is the main place of exchange. This is where you want to go to make your millions. If you want to quickly get here, you would do /warp EMP, which is obviously short for emporium, and you hit that and you'll warp right there. Normally there's a gate right here that'll be closed, so that you can't go in there. And the only reason why that would be closed is when the emporium is closed. But right now, I asked a favor of our server queen, Shani, to to open the gate for this video. And also, whenever you first come to the emporium, you want to go through this tutorial. It'll tell you everything that you would like to know about the emporium, how to use it, how to get out, what to do when you get in there. That way you don't embarrass yourself, and everyone's happy. But whenever you first get in here, you'll see these two lanes. There will be a broadcast before the emporium is open to tell you which lane to go into. If there's two people running the emporium, both lanes will be open, and you can go through either one. But right now, Shani only has this one open. This is lane 1. As you can see, there's a bunch of doors on the left and right side. Whenever you walk through, the doors behind you close. That way there's only so many people, or that way everyone is checked in line. That way there's no skipping, no one cries, no one gets pissed off, everyone's fine. And then also, you can see it'll tell you which position you are in line. You are 4th in line, 3rd, 2nd, and you are next in line. And then you come up here, there's the emporium, the normal, like the standard store looking thing. But this is where you throw things in to sell them. Like if I wanted to get rid of the shuffle, I just throw it in there. I don't really care about that, so I'm going to leave that. But you throw it in there, a manager or an admin will pick it up, they'll send you imp-bucks. That is the currency for this server. If you have 1,000,000 imp-bucks, you're a happy person. But you start off, whenever you join, I believe you have 250 imp-bucks. And that just gives you just a little bit. Not too much, but it gives you a little bit. And then after they give you your money, you can request items to buy. Like say you wanted 5 stacks of tree leaves or whatever. You tell them that, they'll spawn it, they'll tell you the price, and then you will type in this little code right here. They all start off /money. Hey, this is where it gets tricky. You have to look at the manager or admin's name. A lot of the time it's Shani, so I type in Shani. She's in here all the time. And then you type the amount that she wants you to pay, like 1200 million billion trillion and 1. You type that in there, and right after that, she'll toss everything into here. You jump in, you grab it, you say thank you, why Shani, you look beautiful today, and then you get your ass out. You walk through this exit door by standing on the plate, gates open, and you are free. Then, right after that, you'd probably want to go to a place I mentioned earlier, warp start. And this is what I did my very first day of being on the server. And once you get here, again, there's the list of rules. I'm definitely not going to go through them. Each town has their own sort of unique rules. Most towns, they want you to conform to their style of building, but since this is the start town, there is no style. It's pretty much just build, gather your stuff until you get enough to become rich and famous like everyone. This I have to show you. This is our glorious leader, Tocgow. He is our weed-smoking Romanian server owner. If you're down in the dumps and you need good fortune, come to this statue every day, kneel down and you pray. You look up and you pray. But you'd go through here, probably go up this path or the other path, and then you'll see there are these lots that are off to the side. They're pre-designated. You can buy the lots. Not buy them, you actually get the start lots for free. Or you can just go off like that kid over there. He went off and he made like a tree fort thingy. Whenever I first got here, those lots right there, those weren't even there. So like, it's expanded quite a bit since I started. And actually, this is my house right here. There used to be a huge hill right here, and then I carved it all away, made a man-made lake, and I built this house with my good friend, some guy 1186, who I know in real life ever since I was in 4th grade. His name is Ryan. If you see him on here, don't talk to him. He's a slow typer, so he doesn't like to talk, but he is, even though he's a mute, he's a nice guy. But there's my first place. I'm not going to show you any of my other places. I think I have... Actually, all of my places are right there. You can pretty much see them from here. And then I have one other place. Actually, two other places. I have one in Sandtown. That's one of the major towns I was talking about earlier. But yeah, you can go here, you can start building. You can walk out into the wilderness, get trees, the bark, grass, whatever you... And then you'd head over to the emporium after you get millions of diamonds, sell them to them. And then you become rich and famous after you sell everything. This is a survival. There we go, that's the word I was thinking of, survival. This is a survival server, so pretty much means that you have to come up with your own riches. It's never handed out. You have to go build, make money. You can also sell property. Sell property to any of these players that are over here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a nice place of interest, which everyone seems to love, and that's Sphere Town. It actually looks a little sort of weird with my texture pack because it's all made out of these glass spheres that are floating way up in the sky. Because of my texture pack, it looks like they're prison cells. But I hope you can probably see this if my shader doesn't make everything blurry. But see, we're hovering we're hovering above this huge iced out lake. But there's probably 30 to 40, probably, I don't know about 40, but there's a lot of spheres. And each one has like these random like monuments. Or these are also houses for staff members or higher ups. But there are these random like monuments and displays. But each one is unique and beautiful in its own way. This is like a glacier with a tree in it. But I'm not going to show you because that's what makes my video long in the first place. Like I said, I was filming earlier and it became 40 minutes long. And I have no idea how I let that happen, so I'm absolutely going to end this video now before it gets 20 minutes long. Alright, thank you guys for watching, and peace out.